Guys, what's up? How's it going? It's John, Gamester81, and thank you so much for tuning in, watching this video, subscribing, turning on the notifications. That means a lot. Thank you so much. This video I want to talk about Game On Expo. It was an event I helped put together. I co-own. Happened August 9th through 11th of this year, 2019. It was at the Phoenix Convention Center, downtown Phoenix, Arizona. This was the biggest year yet as far as attendance goes, as far as content goes. We had over 45% growth year over year. And I want to say a big shout out and thank you to the team, volunteers, staff, people who attended. I mean, to put an event to this size together where you have thousands of people come together, it takes a village. And that's certainly true in this case. So I couldn't have done it by myself. So I'm just very humbled and thankful for the support. This was year 5 of the event. Right now I'm going to show you kind of a trailer recapping the event itself. This was done by a good friend of mine, Aaron from Pixel Game Squad. If you guys don't know his channel, he's also known as the NES Pursuit. And these guys, Aaron, Ricky, and the whole crew, amazing guys. They've come to the Game On Expo every year, and I asked him to help me put together a trailer for Game On Expo. So I want to show you it now. But big shout out to him for helping me edit this, and he did an incredible job. So let's check it out. So anyway, as you guys kind of see, there was a lot going on, a lot of cosplay. We had the voice actors from Pokemon, the original show, the original from the 90s. It was cool to meet Veronica Taylor, voice of Ash, for example. Get to know them pretty well. With the voice of Mario, Charles Martinet, come out to the show. It was awesome. And I remember taking back to the airport on Monday morning. I had to pick him up at the hotel and take him to the airport. And I'm thinking to myself when I was driving him to the airport, this is trippy. I'm sitting next to the voice of Mario. Little did I know as a kid I'd be actually, I'm a huge fan of Mario, obviously, many of us are, that I get to know him fairly well, which is awesome. Great guest, Tim Kitzrow. Shout out to Tim Kitzrow. He's the voice of NBA Jam, the Boom Shakalaka. Tim, he also does NFL Blitz and some other games. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. We hung out. And Paul Neimeyer, I want to show you the story. It's really cool. What this is, Paul's an artist. He designed the original Mortal Kombat arcade cab. He designed the famous, iconic Mortal Kombat dragon logo that you see. And what this is right here, and it came with a sheet. This is a copy, but he signed this for me. And this is a letter, it kind of explains it. It says right here, "Dear Mortal Kombat fan, first and foremost, thank you for being a dedicated fan that made Mortal Kombat the worldwide phenomenon that it is. You made it amazing. You have in your possession a copy of the color comp done by John Tobias with my handwritten notes to change the name from Dragon Attack to Mortal Kombat. So the game initially was going to be called Dragon Attack. You can kind of see it here. And then John Tobias said, no, let's call it Mortal Kombat. Pretty incredible. I mean, look at the history and how things kind of turned out. This was the style guide created by John Tobias, given to me to create the final artwork for the cabinet, control panel, and header. Let me say here that if it wasn't for the vision of talent of John Tobias, I would have never been able to create the artwork. I did an amazing record-setting game. I was a freelancer called to do the final production art. I've been creating artwork for video games for 10 years in 1992, including as an employee of Bally Midway from 1982 to 1984. He's done Tapper, Root Beer Tapper, or Budweiser Tapper. He's done Tron. I mean, this guy is amazing. He also has done artwork for, he did the design for Men in Black for the movies. He's worked on Jurassic Park, the movies. I mean, this guy has done, and no one knows about him, which is incredible. He's done some amazing work. Okay, This artwork was given to me during a meeting with Ed Boon, Greg Ferris, Jack Hygar, John Tobias, and myself. My pen had given out, so I grabbed the green marker off the table as Ed Boon said, "Oh, the name has been changed to Mortal Kombat." I wrote in cursive, Mortal Kombat with a C. You can see on the very bottom he's writing with a C. Ed Boon looked over my shoulder and said, with a K, and I corrected it with heavy K, then thought I better write this out in caps so that I had no mistake about what is supposed to be here. In my car, the parking lot, as I organized my meeting notes, a rippling guitar lead came on in the radio by Yngwie Malmsteen, so I wrote that down with a pen and did it work. This from Malmsteen inadvertently became attached to the Mortal Kombat Legend Forever. I've included John Tobias artwork for the control panel on this print because it also has the old name Dragon Attack on it. It is my pleasure to offer this piece of history to you, true fan. Thank you for... So pretty cool. I mean, that's the history of Mortal Kombat. He was telling me a story also that when he was doing Mortal Kombat, the original design, the dragon is facing left, as it is here. And then when he was hanging out with John Tobias and talking about the logo, and John Tobias is like, why is the dragon facing left? And Paul was basically explaining to me that the reason he did that is because it goes back to, like, I guess back in the China, the evil energy is always on the left, or the whatever is on the left, and that kind of how he came to be. And then John Tobias was like, basically wasn't a fan of that. And when Mortal Kombat 2 hit, they flipped the dragon facing right, and it's always been facing right. So I never noticed that playing original Mortal Kombat 1 that the dragon's always facing left. So things like that I learned at Game On Expo. I got to know these guys fairly well. Behind me here, let me take this down. This is a championship belt. We did the Retro World Championships. And big shout out to Mike and Dorian and the whole crew that helped put this together. This is different than what was given away. There's no date on this one. There was another one we gave away to the winner. But I think that's kind of cool. Pretty sweet. Pretty shiny. So a lot going on at Game On Expo. I'll put a link below. I'll be sure to let you guys know about next year. And as far as other things I've been working on, new game coming out, Sydney Hunter, The Curse of the Mayan, coming out for Switch and Steam September 12th. So I've been really busy with Game On Expo, and then obviously going full swing on that with my day job. I haven't been meaning to, not do as many videos here on YouTube, but I've just been a lot going on, a lot of exciting things going on. So as always, guys, I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and of course, game on.